What you heard it? Hood tat on me permanent. Where you from, ain't heard of it? Show me for you owe me, look. We ain't boo. With me, my mood switch. Till my hand hurt. Pull that out and see who legs work. Eastside be the Mecca. Don't ever get it backwards.
With our analysts, Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce.
Make no mistake, these teams have very little love for one another. It's a heated rivalry that the fans relish.
Yeah, you love it when you have these kind of games. Two teams evenly matched and going at it.
Pass to Roy. Off target from three-point range. Here's Oklahoma City now. To the middle. Avdia with a steal. Down low. Now the Blazers on the move.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Billups. Inside. Duncan, no good. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And the free throw, no good. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
The three-pointer off the mark. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Here's Drexler. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Left side, Hardaway to the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Here's Billups. Drexler. Three-pointer off the mark. Right side, Hardaway. 17-foot shot on the way. Got a hand on it.
And Duncan just times that one perfectly. The shooter should never attempt those kind of shots with Timmy roaming the rim.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Hardaway on the wing. Got a piece of it. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Here's Drexler. Hits the trifecta. Drexler's got 5.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there are a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. The rebound by Duncan.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Drexler, that's good. He has 7. Portland trailing here. Outside Hardaway. It's Avdia on the wing. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Off with the layup. Here's Oklahoma City now. And there's the foul. That's going to belong to Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Here's Billups. Pass to Drexler. The 3 is up. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Counted. Good. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Billups. To the inside. Here's Duncan. And it's going to be a 3-second call. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Avdia with it. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 6 to shoot. And here's Hardaway. He's scoreless. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Outside man. Sabonis outside. Tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. That shot is off. It's all tied up in Portland. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter.
The Thunder, 11.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Sarr. No good. Nice D from Sabonis. When we talk about the top players in the league, Brent, Domantas Sabonis can get overlooked.
You wonder if the record was a little bit better last year for the Kings, where he might have finished in the MVP voting, because this guy led the league in rebounding, and he put up 8 assists per game. So top 10 in MVP, that could have moved up a little bit with a winning record. He is a legitimate star at his position.
Here's Sarr. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Kessler with a bucket.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
Oklahoma City ball.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Black. Still no points. Down low. Pass to Kessler.
Thunder foul. Locked in. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Roy. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
They had some success in the first quarter, but since then, they've gone cold.
Sabonis, a guy that's just always ready for physical play and will take the action right to you.
Portland shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Look, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production. And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Man misses. Thunder with a lead. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you.
And defensively, you just cannot let Sarr get that ball inside.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Miller. Launches it. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Bridges on the double. Now Miller. Drills it from deep.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Here's Black. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Three-pointer, Bridges. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Deflected.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
Oklahoma City trailing. To the paint. Picked it out of midair. Now the Blazers on the move. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. It's tipped. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder able to keep possession.
Number 11, Domantas Sabonis.
Inside. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Here's Hardaway. It's deflected. And here's the fast break. Shot's good by Sarr. Sarr's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Now Hardaway. Still without a bucket. Pass to Miller. Just 5 to shoot. Sabonis, right side. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
First team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for 2.
He's perfect from the line this time. Blazers trail by 5. Pass to Rizachet. Here's Cummings. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Walker with the steal. Here's Bridges. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
All right, time for an injury report.
I had a moment to catch up with Portland's head athletic trainer. As of right now, he's calling it a severely sprained ankle, which I'm sure isn't what Coach wanted to hear. He won't return tonight or anytime soon. This injury will knock him out for an extended period of time. B.A.?
All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
Yeah, we always think about when players go down, how terrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well and hope he's on the floor quickly.
Pass to Roy. Billups with a rebound.
Oh, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks. They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Pass to Avdia. They set the pick. It's Avdia on the wing. Now Sabonis. Here's Roy to stop the run. Drexler grabs the board.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
It was going back and forth for a bit, but now they're certainly looking like the better team.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Sabonis. The 3-ball. Sends it home from three-point land. Sabonis has got 5.
There you go. Finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
To the paint. Avdia with a steal. Here's Roy. Another 3 for Portland.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Oklahoma City leading by 11.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 1:54 left in the third. Oh, sweet move.
Sabonis very agile for a big, so consistently getting himself in better positions defensively.
Fires for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. 17 points was their biggest margin.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He misses the free throw. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Back to Avdia. Just 5 on the clock. Miller. The rebound by Duncan. Thunder leading by 12. Oh, misses the dunk. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, not backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Here's Drexler with the drive. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Tim Duncan knows a thing or two in how to draw fouls right there, doing some damage. The big fundamental still getting it done.
Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon.
Miller can't get it to go. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Pass to Roy. "11 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Billups. Takes it inside. It'll count. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're... And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
Get out and move with your Blazer.
check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
And Allie, thanks. Back to Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Sabonis can't hit.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Hardaway grabs the board.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Risacher, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 15. Here's Black. Pass to Sarr. To the inside. And finished off by Kessler.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Hardaway.
Turnovers happen. It's part of the game. But kudos to him. That's his first of the night.
Here's Bridges. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Bridges. And he elevates for the dunk. Domantas Sabonis on the wrong end of that one.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Down the lineup for your Trailblazers. Number 17.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Black. Let's go with a three. Knocks down the long J.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And they pick up 2. Risacher's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, great look for Risacher. Close in, gets it done.
Here's Black. And there's the lob. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Now the Blazers on the move. Here's Risacher. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you got to be excited about Risacher's future in this league.
Down low. Oh, deflected. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Man with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Hardaway, no good. And Walker's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. 22 was their biggest lead. Inside. Pass to Bridges. Outside man.
2 minutes.
Kessler with a rebound.
2 minutes.
Oklahoma City leading by 18. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
For 3, Hardaway hits a three-pointer. Hardaway's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Walker for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. 1:33 left to play in the fourth quarter. On the wing man. And here's Sabonis outside. And he can't get that one.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Thunder.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs, and any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
Here's Sarr. There's the drive. The rebound by Mann. The three from Rizache. Kessler with a rebound. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Vanderbilt with a screen. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
These days it's all about flex and talk about bro, I'm trying to make this P. I got a text from the bro in Cali telling me sit tight, gonna make me a beat. And a guy for the stylish babe on a stylish date trying to make me a treat. She trying to talk about rovers, it's over, I'm trying to bag this dream. 2 sets, let me take this call, gotta skip real soon, trying to pattern this G. It's been OT nights, bit far from the den, trying to get big checks and the cash flow steep. A couple boys on the block, man, I've been lapping on locals and socials, man's looking all hot. Tell the youth to stay off the violence and make peace, don't worry about. I'm just keeping it real, man, you know my dough, trust me, big words to my pops. In the yard at the ends with the broski, man, you know. Don't talk like you know my thing when you're around my I send you to the shops. My bro just came uptown with the latest trends and a few odd cops. In a vintage whip, just gliding, stay sliding in a coupe drop top. Hey, baby girl, I got Tino Tetley, wait. Tell me why you never come check me. You tell me that I'm way too spendy, wait. Babes, I'm just too flexy. I got eyes on my chest, that's Fendi. Get to a high class